Well, hey guys, and I hope you're well, and welcome to another one of our Tribulation Soldier series Sitreps, which we're filming here at the house, obviously, because we're in a bit of lockdown at the moment still. And the noises you can hear, if you're watching just for the first time, is Sharon's just come back. We're on a children's daycare service here at the house. At the moment, it's basically reserved for children of key workers and so on, although we still have a couple of regulars, you know, so it's quite noisy downstairs. It's also the Easter holidays as well at the moment, you know, so I mean, David and Emily were back to school for what, a couple of weeks, you know, and then Easter holidays came along and that's it, you know, so you know they're back at the house at the moment too. So really over this next couple of weeks we'll be spending quite a bit of time with them. But guys, this Sitrep hopefully just be another short one, you know, just want to show you guys where we're at the moment, where we're at in building this online platform, where we're at the moment and what we're doing. And again guys, if any of you are suffering adversely, I know there's many of us with the coronavirus, and just like to say I'm praying for you, you know, prayer's very powerful guys, you know, so I'm just going to keep praying for you. So in the meantime guys, just hope you enjoy this video. Yeah, it's just a very strange time just now guys, and I don't think any of us have really, of our generation, have experienced something like this, you know, it's really quite huge. And I was just looking over the last Sitrep that I did, and we're chatting away about you know, a fresh start and things like that. And I mean, I keep saying it, you know, that through the articles, through the videos on our Birnie Family channel, or preaching and teaching, you know, I didn't, while we're building, I don't want this big backlog of coronavirus sermons and teachings and mentioning it all the time. I think there's so many of us that'll probably just want to put it behind us when the time comes, you know, and get on with life. And you know, if we have that attitude that it's a fresh start guys, that'll be awesome, you know. But you know, we're still in it, it can't be denied, you know, we're still in it. Here in Scotland, we're in a lockdown, as in no adults can come into this house, or we can't go to other houses. We were subject to a 5-mile radius. We're now regional, so it's Murrayshire as it were, so there's a few places we can visit. But obviously the things that we do, like doing like caravanning and stuff like that, that's all off just now for the summer as well, you know. So we're basically just in the position of just cracking on, you know. We just got to get on with it and get through it, you know. Like I said, you know, that life has to have its challenges guys, so we can appreciate the good times, you know, and help us grow and whatnot. But again, I just hope that, you know, after this season, many of us will see this as such a fresh start. And of course, just a couple of years ago now, I was on a breathing machine, I was in hospital for a month. It's still taken me up until now to still physically and mentally rehabbing from that, you know. So, you know, in a lot of respects, nothing feels like it's changed for me as such, but you can't see it in the sort of lives of the people around us. But yeah, we had another bit of that lockdown, you know, after Christmas and stuff. So obviously, you know, with us running the children's daycare service, it's great. You know, Dave and Emily can get out with Sharon in the mornings to wherever they go, you know, the beach and various places Sharon goes to walk. But the afternoons and evenings, I've really got to try and spend a bit of time with them. And what we've been doing lately is continuing to build up their Birnie Family Fun YouTube channel. And we've got 4 YouTube channels. This one we're on just now is what we call YouTube 1 or YouTube Alpha. And obviously the same on Facebook. And then we've got the YouTube 2, which is our Birnie Family Facebook, and it's got motorbike vlogs and tours and Scottish Castle tours, DIY videos, and just everything in between. And we've got our 3rd, which is preaching and teaching. I'm actually a qualified Christian pastor. And then the 4th one is David and Emily's Birnie Family Fun channel. And you know, over the weeks and over the months, I've really been trying to fill up that online stock with you know, lots of different videos from loads of different subjects, from all the things that we do. So in David and Emily's case guys, it's been a lot of kids stuff, which is awesome. But we've just started integrating the gaming. That'll be David and Emily's phones. They've just started integrating the gaming, so they're doing like Minecraft, Roblox and Among Us, you know, those type of videos online, and they're really beginning to develop like a Saturday morning show, you know, on their YouTube channel. And of course, it's very early days, you know. We've got a lot of videos still to film, a lot of things still to do. But just encourage you, you know, if you're part of this online platform, or if you do follow us, you know, if you've got kids, I just hope David and Emily are sort of entertaining for them. But I suppose the bigger part we've had to develop has been the Birnie Family channel, which is our YouTube too. And of course there I'm a biker, you know, so I go out on the bike with the action cam just here and film videos. And of course when I'm out and about, I mean, we've got like 26 Scottish castles just in our area alone, guys, you know, whether they be ruins or part ruins or, you know, either that are really well kept. And a lot of DIY to do. Having been ill for 3 years, you know, almost 4 years now that I've been going through this whole thing. I'm almost there. You know, it's been really difficult. You know, everything falls behind. The house, the cars, and everything. You know, so in the Birnie Family channel, it was really a lot about, you know, stepping back into that. You know, getting the 1200 Bandit, the big bike, all done up, ready for the road, and same with the Land Rover. And just lately we put a roof tent on it for sort of wild camping and stuff. Still got the boat to get to, which is still a wee bit of work away as well. But the big thing's been the house. And any of you'll know, especially with kids running out of the house, you know, that things don't last as long as they normally would, you know. But, you know, over that period of time where I've not been able to do anything, it's fell behind. So recently, if you've been watching, I fitted a new kitchen to the house. And the big reason obviously was because, you know, we want to finish up and sell this place. It's too small for us now. But, you know, it was just to really help me with my mind, because the post-traumatic stress disorder, one of the things that it's very difficult to do is think about doing something in order. You know, you have to do this, you have to do that, and this, that, and the next thing. And I thought that the kitchen would be a really good exercise for that, because obviously in the kitchen I had loads of joinery work to do, you know, flooring, fitting in the cupboards, plumbing, electrical, and then decorating and all that sort of stuff. And obviously for you guys that really know your stuff, that has to be done in sequence. You know, you've got to do all these bits first, like running all the wires and all that sort of stuff. But even that I was finding difficult. Fairly straightforward for me, but really, really difficult, guys, you know. And it just keeps proving to me again, I'm just not there yet. I wish I was, I really do. But I think this post-traumatic stress is just a little deeper than I first thought, you know. Definitely feel like I'm recovering. And I think, you know, when you do look at our channels and all the videos that we've done, it must look like, wow, you know, they're having so much fun. But guys, you know, you don't see the other side of it. And that's something we'll begin to share as time goes on, you know, sort of some of the more personal things. But, you know, having been in hospital and breathing machines and PTSD, I've tried to be as open as I can about that, you know, because it really does help. And for any of you guys that suffer from these type of things, you know, keep an eye out round about for the people you can help. You know, you can really help people. And it's amazing the little circumstances you'll get put in where you can help someone. And it's good. It feels really good, you know, you get to move forward with it. But the kitchen's done, which is great. So now we're just moving on. We're heading on through to the dining room. We're just going to keep going till it's done. What's the other project? We finished our Skye holiday last year. And of course, we thought that we'd go back into some kind of lockdown after Christmas. So we went away to the Isle of Skye, which is on the west coast of Scotland, in our caravan up to the west. And we filmed about 20 videos altogether over that 5 or 6 days. Just fishing, you know, the roads in the Isle of Skye are just unreal, guys. You know, it's all there on the channel if you want to see them. And they're what we call our rainy day vlogs. You know, so this January, February, March, not such a good weather in Scotland, you know, so we've been sharing them over that period. So basically today is actually the last video that we've just shared, you know. And now we'll be getting back into motorbike vlogs and stuff like that, you know. But this year, guys, you know, I think that it's just so uncertain. You know, when it comes to the Tribulation Soldier, there's 4 books already available. You know, there's plenty there. We've got the next one sort of getting there, guys, but you know, it's being delayed while we've been doing some other stuff. You know, at any other time it would probably been released by now, but you know, it's just the way things are at the moment. And you know, but I'm still getting to do a bit of writing and doing bits and pieces like that. But really, genuinely, guys, when it comes to this sort of stuff, my kids come first, you know, and they need me, they need their attention, you know, just during this time and reassurance. It's a very odd time, and so my focus has really been there. But yeah, fishing is something I've really got back into, guys, just lately. I mean, in Skye, the videos are now shared, but we fished at Nesty Point Lighthouse you know, quite a big hot spot. We fished in Loch Dunvegan, which was right beside our campsite, Kinloch campsite, and got some good fish. It was good fun. Obviously, a lot of the kids, you know, they had the feathers on. We were down at the harbour, and they were, you know, pulling and fish after fish. It was really good fun, you know. But just recently, you know, I've obviously been adding to our tackle box and our rod collection and stuff, and I've been out fishing a little bit more, you know, and I'm really enjoying it, guys, you know. And in some respects, it's something I really want to turn to for a little while, you know, because it just gives you everything you need, you know, relaxation, your quiet mind, so you can just sit and relax, and then you get that excitement if a fish has come in, you caught a fish. And you know, so we've been up to one of the stock lochs already, fly fishing for rainbow trout, so it's an upcoming video. You know, we're going to be going to a couple of places on the north coast here, go do some sea fishing and stuff like that, you know, so we'll see what we can do. Tend to always catch one at least, or, you know, a couple, you know, that makes a good video, you know. But yeah, it just all centres around the PTSD at the moment, you know, and I don't want to be down about it. You know, I know it'll pass at some stage, you know, I've just got to keep cracking on. But for now, you know, I'm still not where I'd really like to be. You know, I'd like to be past this and moving forward, but you can't rush it. You just can't do it. And I think one of the most challenging things I've found about PTSD is it's just that feel of not being yourself. And every day seems different. You feel like a different person every day. And maybe it's just the way I feel. Maybe it's not what other people see, but I feel it, you know. And when I went through that whole period, my body actually shut down, my mind shut down, because I was in that much pain. There's 2.5 weeks of my life I just don't remember. Mum and Dad and Sharon and everybody said you were chatting, I was going outside, we were going to the shop at the hospital, all that stuff. I can't remember a thing, can't remember. And what they said was in so much pain, that the pain was that extreme, that there is actually a safety mechanism in your mind where you switch off, and I switched off, you know. But now, even 2 years down the line, just a bit past it, I go to bed and I'm scared to go to sleep in case I wake up in pain. And I know I'm sitting here saying, I know that I'm not going to wake up in pain. I know I'm not going to wake up in pain. But I can lie there for hours trying to get off to sleep. And if I stop and look at myself, I find that I'm totally tensed up. And I have to think about, you know, going like that. But that's basically what it's like for me at the moment. And that causes my life and my sort of daily routine to be quite scattered, you know, and some days are really good, other days are just awful, you know, other days are, you know, but the good days are outweighing the bad. But for any of you guys that are watching this about post-traumatic stress, you'll absolutely get it, you know, it's not good. I'm a Christian pastor, so I always see these things as such an opportunity to learn as well. You know, being able to relate to people, you know, to help people, that's all you ever really do as a pastor, you're just helping people. You know, it's another string in your bow and a respect, you know, where you can really feel what it feels like for other people that you maybe never had that real appreciation for before, you know. So always trying to look at the positive, guys, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, you know, it's just coronavirus, you know, the news, just everything that's sort of going on just now. And in Scotland, they're sort of talking about having us basically all immunised by the end of July. We'll have to wait and see. It's still taking a lot of time, you know. But a lot of people have been struggling, you know. And I always look to my guys and Support a Saint, which is part of the Tribulation soldier series, my friends from Africa and Pakistan and India and all these sort of places. If I think I'm having a hard time, it just doesn't compare to some of the hard times they're going through, you know. And yet they're so positive, they're trying to help the people around them, you know. It just astounds me. I just love the relationships that I have with them, you know. And it certainly puts it in perspective for us. But I certainly wouldn't minimise, you know, anybody over in the Western world, you know, that are struggling during this time. There's so many stories of people being, you know, stuck in their house for a year and all these sort of things. It's hard going. It's not easy, but it will come to an end. You know, will come to an end at some stage, you know, and we will look back upon it, there's no question. And I just hope, for me, this is my advice, for me, I just feel like this is the fresh start, you know. When the time comes, it's going to be a fresh start for me. You know, I don't do what I normally did, I don't do the job I normally did, and before all this sort of stuff, you know, and I suppose I'm waiting for that fresh start. But I'm just really hoping that the people around me, I can encourage people around me and the people we come into contact with, you know, is to look forward to that fresh start, you know. As a Christian guy, guys, I have to be open. I just have to promote the freedom of God, you know, even though, you know, we're going through this at the minute, I have to promote that freedom you can have in God, you know. It makes you feel like you can do anything. It makes you feel like you can be anything. And that is the truth for so many people, you know. Just do it, you know, whatever it is you've always wanted to do, whatever it is you've really got a passion for, you know, just go and do it. Who's stopping you? You know, just go ahead and do it, you know. And that can be the fresh start that you need, you know. But for now, guys, listen, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys, especially during this time. I know that, you know, most of what's online, people can't see it, the personal social media and whatnot. So I just want to thank all you guys for your likes and your comments, you know, on and off, as it were, on the website, if not off the website, you know. We're just going to keep on working, a few fishing videos to come up, you know, but generally, guys, we're just going to keep pushing on through until this thing's over, you know. But again, guys, I just want to thank you so much. It is a real privilege being able to chat to you, and thanks so much for sitting and listening to this Sitrep. It will be more about ebooks in the future, you know, the Tribulation Soldier series, but again, we'll just play that by ear until the time comes. But for now, God bless you and thank you so much.